Hello friends, welcome back. So today we are continuing our series on tree traversals, and I hope you have seen the last video for Inorder traversal. If not, I would highly recommend and request to go back and see the one that is currently opened, in which I have exhaustively explained how Inorder traversal works, right? And if you got this clearly, right, there is no doubt how this works, then pre-order and post-order will be very, very easy. So if you are all set, then let's move towards next one, which will be pre-order traversal. I would say we will go very quickly for this one, won't take much time because you already aware how recursion works, and this will follow the same pattern. So if we have a function, let's say function pre-order that takes a root, so we can write the function as, first we will write the boundary condition. If root is null, then return, else. We are going for the pre-order, so we will first of all print, or you can say process, root dot data, because we are doing pre-order, so we will process first, and then we just call our function recursively, function pre-order root dot left, and then function pre-order root dot right. That's all. We are done. Okay. So very quickly, I will try to draw a tree to explain you how this works. So right now, I'm not drawing a BST. I'm just drawing any arbitrary tree because there is no such property of pre-order traversal that it will give in ascending order or any such order. But keep watching. I will tell you what are the uses of pre-order traversal. So let's say we have to traverse this one. Let's take it 20 and let's take it 90. Okay. So now I'm not going to write that 1, 2, 3 and keep on cutting, because I hope you all have that mind map in your mind clear. I'm just going to traverse and write the output here. What will be the output of this function? So we are doing pre-order traversal. Great. So we will start with always with root. We are at 50. So we will print 50. Then we will move left to 30. We will print 30. We will again move left. We will print 10. We will move left, return from boundary condition. We will move right, return from boundary condition. We will move back to 30. 30 we have already done. It's left already done. We will move to its right. 40, we will print it. Move to its left. 20, print it. Return back to 40. Move to its right. Print it. 90 is done. Move back to 40. Move back to 30. Move back to 50. Move to 70. Print it. Move to 80. Print it. Move to 70 back. Move to 100. Print it. Move to 70 back. Move to 50 back. Exit the function. This will be our output. So simple. I hope you got this. I know I went very fast, but if you went through Inorder traversal, I think you would have got easily what I was doing. And if you have doubt, just draw this tree, label 1, 2, 3, mark these 3 points as first, second, and third, and keep on doing what I was doing when I was explaining you in order traversal. And I'm 100% sure you will be able to find the correct order as I did. So with this, let me tell you what are the uses of pre-order traversal. So in order, we know it give you the data in ascending order. So wherever we need sorting, we can use that. Wherever we need searching, we use that. But what about pre-order? Why are we learning about it? So let's see what are the uses of pre-order traversal. First use, it is used for whenever we need to serialize the tree. So if this word is new to you, I will explain the meaning. It is used for tree serialization or deserialization. Now, what is this? Serialization means whatever the structure we have drawn, how would you store this in plain text form on some disk so that you can persist it, you can transmit it? How would you do that? Suppose you want to send it to over a network to some other machine, then how will you send this data? You cannot send pointers, right? It is not possible that you can send pointers are dependent on the memory, and memory is for a system. So for that we use serialization and deserialization. If you want an entire video or this concept in detail, do let me know in the comments below and I will prepare that. Second point is creating expression trees, because it will give the prefix, which is also called Polish notation, for the arithmetic expression. Well, if you do not know what is prefix or Polish notation is, I would request please go to the playlist for stack, and in which I have explained in detail what is prefix and Polish notation and what are its uses. And the third use is directory structure traversal. So these are very common and important uses of pre-order traversal. I hope you got this. So I will now quickly move towards post-order traversal. And to make things easy for me, what I will do is I will try to copy this entire function and paste it here. And I will change just this part. This I will make post, right? One thing I want to change more, and that will be make some space here. I have to take this post part at the last. That's all. And if I move all these a bit up, now our function is complete. Are you able to get it how simple it is? If you understood one traversal, other one will be a cakewalk. This is post order, just processing at the end. So if I draw the tree, can I draw the above one only? Yes, I can. Why not? So I will just copy this and paste it here. Now let's see what will be our output. Great. So this says Go left, we will start from the 50, go right 30. Again go left 10. Again go left, nothing. Go right, nothing. Print it. So we will print 10. Now I will go back 30. Go right 40. Go its left 20. Okay, we will print it. Print 20 done. Now we will go back to 40. Move to its right 90. No left or right. Print 90. Go back to 40. Left and right are done for 40. Print 40. Go back. It's 30. Left and right are done for 30. Print 30. Go back at the 50, at the root again. Go to its right because its left we are done. Go to its right 70. Okay. Go to its left 80. No left and right. Print. Go back to 70. Move to its right 100. No left and right. Print it. Go back to 70. Both left and right are done. Print it. Go back to root. Both left and right are done. Print 50. Exit. Simple. I know I went very fast, but I'm sure once you get things clear in your mind, you will also become this much faster. Great. So I think what we can do is now we can also see what are the uses of post-order traversal like we saw for pre-order one. First, deletion of tree structure. Why? Because before deleting a parent, you must delete the child. A child cannot remain or exist without a parent. Right? It would be a dangling one. So if you are removing a node, then you have to remove the child first. So if you see the output, how we traversed, before we traverse the parent, we have traversed all its children. So just take the example. See how fantastic this is. Take this example of 30. Before we process 30, we have processed its each and every child. So if you want to delete 30, you have to do a post-order traversal to make sure you delete its each and every child, and then you can delete 30. And this applies to every subtree. Example of 40, 20 and 90 we have processed first, and then only we came to 40. See how fantastic this is. Okay, so this is one of the uses of post-order traversal. Second use is when you want to create expression trees, because this gives postfix or reverse Polish notation for arithmetic expressions. And third use is in memory deallocation. Same as deletion of trees, because we want child to be removed first. So these are the three important uses of post-order traversal. So if I quickly recap, today in our video, we quickly first checked pre-order traversal. We got the output. Then we saw the uses of pre-order traversal. Then we moved to post-order traversal. We copied the function from pre-order, just make two changes, and we were done with our post-order traversal function. We very quickly went for the output, and then we saw the uses. With this, that's all for current video. I hope you liked it. If you have any doubts, questions, or comments, or concerns, or requests, please let me know in the comments below, and I will try to address them. In next video, we are going to learn about the insertion and deletion in a binary search tree. Till then, have a great day. See you. Bye.